Hi guys, and welcome back to another one of my videos. And as you see by the title, I got a weird combination today, but I was craving different things. So you see what I got, but I'm gonna go over it anyways. I got some roasted artichokes, some cucumbers with a side of ranch, 2 boiled dumplings, and I made some 2-time spicy noodles, except I didn't use the entire sauce pack. So yeah, let me see if I can get you guys a view here. A big one. You see this thing? Yes, I'm super excited about eating this. As always, I'm excited about food, so I'm gonna say my grace and we gonna get started. Yeah, so I know you guys can see I went with no makeup today. Wasn't in the mood for it. So yeah, actually I'm gonna wait. I was gonna dive into these this ramen here, but I'm gonna let that cool down and I'm gonna go into this artichoke. So yeah, I got some sauce here that I just whipped up, just like some lemon lime, some I'm really loving this plant-based butter and garlic and spices and stuff. That is it. So how's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's doing great. Got a little throwaway bag over here. I've been doing good. Happy to see another beautiful day. Okay, it was really nice and warm today. Had my porch door open. My dogs was like running in and out, and they were enjoying it as well. Ready for more summer days, right? Ready for more. I know I am. You guys want to take a look at this? This is the artichoke heart. And you just, they call it like the meat, I guess. And you just kind of scrape your teeth up against that. And I just have a little sauce, nothing major. I hope everybody's doing all right. I just got finished watching I Survived a Crime. I hope you guys have been checking that show out. I Survived a Crime. Oh my goodness. Have any of you guys ever survived a crime? My mother personally survived a crime when I was about 10 years old. At the time it was just her boyfriend, but he's my little brother's father, and they had got robbed at gunpoint. At about 3 o'clock in the morning. They were outside walking down the street. I don't know why, but they were. And they got robbed at gunpoint. And my little brother's father got shot with a sawed-off shotgun in his stomach. He survived, but boy oh boy, I still remember the big gash he had in his stomach from the bullet, the wound. And what was crazy is the way my mother said the story. Oh, they getting stiff, but you guys see that. I did not use all that sauce, but my mother explained it as if, you know, they were trying to rob both of them for their money. And this was in Cleveland, Ohio. I fell on my dress. And Cleveland, Ohio, east side. And they still shot at both of them. However, praise the Lord, when they shot at my mother, the gun did not go off. They shot at my little brother's father. The gun did not go off initially. And he turned like this, like to run, and they hit him right in the side. They're probably like young kids. Never got caught. Nothing. And that was about, let me see, 1995. When that happened. And at that time, my little brother wasn't even born yet. But now he is. And he's about, gosh, 21, 22. And his father is living and well and healthy. But him and my mom are no longer together. Really great friends though. I didn't have on any makeup today at all. And when I mean makeup, I mean like my lashes. I love putting my lashes on and doing my eyebrows. But I wanted to, you know, see my natural face and beauty without the makeup. Guys, artichokes are delicious. If you have not tried them, only in artichoke dip, please try them. And you just eat that. Yeah. That's pretty much it until you get to the artichoke. But I sliced them in half so I can cut the choke part out. So when I get to the artichoke heart, excuse me, I can just go ahead and devour it. You know, I can just go in. So, yeah, these noodles are still hot, by the way. Even though I know I didn't use not even half of the sauce. However, they are still burning my lips. And I used this kind. And I just go to my local, he's following my dress, local Asian Mart, which here is called H Mart, and they're like $6, like $5.99. For like a packet of 5. And they have like all the flavors. And some. That's where I like to go. Our cucumber really cools down my mouth. Yeah, so I'm going back home to Cleveland and in May of this year, so I'm excited about my yearly trip. I've been going back home every year since I moved away from home in 2014. It's when I officially moved away. I moved to Chicago from Cleveland, Ohio in about 2008, but I returned no later than 2010. Because I had wanted to, I missed home, and I wanted to come back home to get my cosmetology license. So I got my cosmetology license in Cleveland, Ohio, and was, you know, doing that whole thing. Until I decided to move. In 2014. And one of the best decisions in my life. I never moved back home since, but I've always went back home to visit each and every year. So I'll be going back home in May 2021. See all three of my brothers, my sisters, my nieces, my nephews, my mom. You know, It's going to be like a hard visit for me because this is the first year since my dad passed in 2020 from COVID-19. And definitely going to be hard for me. Every year I went home, I stayed with my dad. Except for 2020. For some reason, I had the bright idea to stay with my nephew and his girlfriend. And he's like 20, so the bright idea. And at the same time is when I figured my dad was in the hospital. He texted me while I was on a plane and let me know he had COVID and he had to quarantine for 14 days. So I wouldn't be able, you know, to stay there. So, okay. I'll be at my nephew's. That was short-lived. I think I was there for 24 hours and I left. But everything went south with my dad very quickly. Very, very quickly. I noticed that he wasn't replying back to me in the same manner that he normally does. So I called my brother, who was living with my father at the time. However, he wasn't quarantining with my dad, so he wasn't there. And I said, hey, you know, Dad isn't replying back to me. I feel like something's going on. And granted, my father was very stubborn. So my brother's initial reaction was, oh, he's just probably being stubborn because he asked my brother to bring him a watermelon and he asked me too. But he didn't know that I was having a rough time at my nephew's house, so I really couldn't make it. So I ended up calling my eldest sister, who lives in Illinois. I was scared. I was frightened. I'm like, hey, you know, I ran her down the story, and she's like, well, I'll call the police for you and do a wellness check, you know. And that person who I was just afraid to do that. Like, call the police and do what? Like, huh? Say what? So, you know, she did that for me. Us. All of them. Her. Mm-hmm. And I did the check. By the time they got in the house, they realized my father was already in the hospital. The ambulance had came and got him that night. And this is the artichoke. Heart. The ambulance that came and got my dad that night, and he was in a coma and on 3 forms of life supports by that time. And passed away just about 2 weeks later. Yep. So that was the last time I went home. It was, well, I went for his funeral in August. But, you know, it's going to be hard for me because I am a daddy's girl. Yeah. So, alright, enough of that. Thank you guys for coming to my video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, I'm getting tongue-tied. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you for joining me for another marvelous dinner. Couldn't finish it all, but I'll finish it tomorrow. You guys have a blessed night. And bye.